Welcome to Iraqi Dinar News, your most trusted source for real-time updates, in-depth insights, and the latest developments surrounding Iraq's currency and financial progress. Today is May 31, 2025, and if you're watching this right now, you've tapped into one of the most electrifying stories unfolding in the world of foreign currency. A leaked internal memo, structured, specific, and filled with high-level insight, is making waves across the Iraqi dinar community. This isn't just another rumor. The document outlines a potential revaluation rate of $390.00 per Iraqi dinar. Yes, you heard that correctly. $390.00. While this has not yet been officially confirmed by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, the details within this leak are far more developed than anything we've seen in recent years. Veteran currency commentator Mark Z, speaking through the PDK platform, addressed a question comparing Iraq's situation to Kuwait's previous currency revaluation. He confirmed that during the Kuwaiti dinar's transition, rates briefly surged as high as $9.88, though the spike only lasted a few hours before stabilizing. In Iraq's case, however, Mark Z noted that the government appears determined to avoid such volatility. According to his sources, Iraq plans to manage any revaluation through a fixed float system, anchoring the dinar to a basket of stable international currencies. This means that, rather than letting the currency spike wildly in open markets, Iraq would guide it through controlled increases to maintain economic balance and minimize disruption. The Iraqi dinar community, after years of cautious hope, is reacting with renewed enthusiasm. This feels different. This feels serious. Unlike the grainy leaks of the past, this document appears to have originated from strategic financial discussions within Iraq's economic leadership. It's not an anonymous forum post or a blurry screenshot. It's formatted, comprehensive, and deeply technical. If it is a hoax, it's the most convincing one yet. But if it's real, it could mark a genuine shift in Iraq's monetary policy. The memo discusses a multi-phase rollout. It includes plans for a foreign exchange realignment, outlines a proposed revaluation, and details a process that could begin in just a matter of weeks. Such planning doesn't happen overnight. It suggests months, possibly years of behind-the-scenes preparation, and it points toward Iraq being closer than ever to a major financial breakthrough. And the $390.00 valuation? That's not some arbitrary figure. The memo links it to actual economic factors like oil export revenue, foreign reserve growth, and the revaluation of Iraq's sovereign assets. Since 2022, Iraq has taken clear and steady steps to rebuild its financial strength, repaying international debts, increasing gold holdings, and modernizing core sectors of its economy. These improvements aren't just theoretical, they've been tracked by analysts globally. Iraq has stayed out of the global spotlight while making quiet yet powerful progress. Naturally, when the memo hit public view, the dinar community exploded. From Telegram chats to Reddit forums and beyond, people rushed to verify, analyze, and discuss. Some contacted brokers, others obsessively refreshed the CBI's website scanning for official updates. While caution remains necessary, there's no denying this feels like a pivotal moment. But even without official confirmation, the mere existence of such a document, so detailed and well-linked with Iraq's economic reality, demands attention. To understand why this matters beyond just numbers, let's look at the broader picture. Iraq's economic evolution has been long and challenging, marked by war, sanctions, rebuilding, and political struggles. But over the past few years, the country has steadily been laying the groundwork for what could become a full economic resurgence. Increased oil production, stronger regional ties, expanded infrastructure investments, and clear efforts to reduce foreign debt all point toward a government striving for financial independence and global legitimacy. A revaluation now wouldn't be just a technical adjustment, it would be a symbolic move of confidence and control. For the people of Iraq, a rate shift to $390.00 would significantly improve purchasing power and living standards. For international investors, especially those who have held on to dinar through years of uncertainty, it could represent the moment they've been preparing for. And for Iraq's neighbors and global trading partners, a stronger dinar opens up pathways for more equitable and mutually beneficial trade. The leaked memo also introduced a previously unseen phrase, the CBI Alignment Initiative. This internal strategy appears to focus on synchronizing Iraq's domestic financial systems with international forex standards, essentially positioning the dinar as a trade-ready, globally respected currency. According to the plan, if the $390.00 revaluation were activated, it would unfold in a carefully staged three-phase rollout. Bank-level testing, where select financial institutions implement the new rate internally. Expanded public rollout, increasing access through official channels. Full market integration, enabling broader foreign exchange participation under international compliance. This phased approach reflects caution, responsibility, and a clear intention to avoid economic shock, something absent from past speculative rumors. Iraq's leadership seems focused not on making a flashy announcement, but on executing a sustainable monetary transformation. Of course, some economists and skeptics have voiced their reservations. They argue the memo could be a high-level hypothetical or a draft proposal rather than an approved plan. And it's true, Iraq has seen many such leaks before. The difference this time is how aligned the document is with Iraq's current financial progress, and how much more structured and plausible it seems than anything in the past. Privately, financial analysts are reportedly reviewing the memo. Some suggest that if Iraq maintains political stability and continues building reserves, the $390.00 rate isn't just possible, it's economically supportable. One insider even stated that Iraq's fundamentals may justify a three-digit rate due to improved fiscal discipline, debt reduction, and sovereign asset strength. So where do we go from here? The spotlight is now on the Central Bank of Iraq. Will they step forward to confirm or deny the leak, or will they remain silent and continue working behind closed doors? The dinar community is watching closely. Every update, every shift on the CBI website, every whisper on financial channels could signal the next step. Whether you've held on to dinar for years or are just becoming involved, you are now part of a developing financial story with global implications. Here's what you should do. Stay informed. Follow reliable sources like Iraqi Dinar News for balanced, fact-based updates. Stay calm. Don't make knee-jerk investment decisions based on unverified claims. Consult professionals. Speak to licensed financial advisors before buying, selling, or exchanging. Stay realistic. Whether the memo is confirmed or not, it proves one thing. Real conversations are happening at the highest levels, and that alone is significant. This document may or may not result in immediate revaluation, but its existence signals momentum, the strongest indication in years that something bigger is in motion. If validated, a $390.00 valuation would mark a dramatic shift, not just for Iraq, but for forex markets globally. It would rewrite the story of a currency once considered dormant. and it would vindicate years of belief, patience, and quiet confidence from those who saw the potential all along. Of course, Iraq still faces challenges. Infrastructure, political consistency, and national security remain areas of concern. But a revaluation would be a leap forward, one capable of uniting citizens, attracting global investment, and signaling Iraq's return as a serious economic player. The next few weeks could be historic. Will this document be confirmed? Will the CBI go public? Or will this become another chapter in the complex story of Iraq's financial rebirth? No one can say for sure. But what is certain is this. The conversation has changed. The energy has shifted. The world is watching. Thank you for joining us on Iraqi Dinar News. Subscribe now to stay ahead of every development. Leave your thoughts, reactions, and questions in the comments. And above all, stay informed, stay prepared, and stay hopeful.